All right, ADD Podcast, we are here, man. It's your man Slops. Get well soon, Tiana. That's our regular producer. Right now, we got G behind the camera. Fuck you, Tina, for not showing up. Second episode straight. Where you at? Yeah. But I have a very special co-host. Can you introduce yourself? Let the people know who you are.
Hi, I'm Elle Jones. What am I supposed to say?
What you do? Let the people know.
I'm Elle Jones of Elle Jones. I am
Media, Elle Jones Media.
Elle Jones Media. You're right. I'm a culture critic and freelance A&R, and when I talk culture shit, people listen. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you.
for having me.
I'm listening now. These two Haitians are going to talk when it's their turn.
Do you speak Creole?
Yes.
Oh wow. I love that.
Yeah. Yo, all right then. So of course you know me, Slobs. And I have something I want to ask you, people. You understand what I'm saying? Why everybody get so nervous? It's nothing crazy, personal. You get what I'm saying? It's as it relates to my life. You get what I'm saying? And things of that nature. So I need to know. How do you know when it's the right?
Oh, this is serious. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I want to. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna break down the jokes.
Funny.
How?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't play. You understand what I'm saying? No. Damn, getting all the feedback in the mic. All right, then. How do you know as far as like when it is time to remove yourself from an old friend, from a friend you might have grown out of? Have you guys experienced that lately? Because for me, I think I might be getting there with certain people in my life. Why are you on the phone, bro? I might be getting there with certain people in my life, but how do you stop? I mean, like cut somebody off that you know don't mean you malicious intent, but might not be necessarily in the plans for the future as you see it for yourself. How do you guys handle that?
That was well said.
I appreciate you. The Casamigos ain't kicking yet. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Appreciate it while you can. The house friends is not there yet.
I can still cross my teeth.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. But
That's a good question. For me, this is kind of my toxic trait, but like distance is sometimes the best teacher, in my opinion. Not ghost them, but I create distance, so we may not talk as much or hang out as much, just because for me and that person, sometimes solitude and just like silence may be what we both need. Like maybe you need to back away from me because I might be distracting you. Like you may not be the good friend, nigga. You may go both ways.
Wow.
So I'm just saying, sometimes you have to.
I didn't say it was a bad friend. I'm just saying they wasn't.
Obviously, it's not giving growth. Like I love you, but we're not growing, and that's human to say. I think our generation and just our time, people automatically think like if we're not like locked in, then it's beef. And
So there's ways to end like decades, as he said, decades-long friendships amicably. You could end a decades-long friendship amicably. Just be like, yeah, I'm, since Sandbox, but I don't even like you no more. And we all, when I see you, it's still hi's your mom.
You be needing friendship closure?
Friendship closure?
I mean,
like
you need to know why somebody is not
friendship. So my friends. I would think so, but I haven't really experienced that because all my friends have been my friends since I met them. Like my close friends have been my friends since I met them. Like I have like my best friend. I've known him since 8th grade. We've been best friends since sophomore year. You get what I'm saying? I have friends that I know since 3rd grade. So sandbox type shit. So it has never been to the point where it's like, I can't fuck with you no more. But I'm assuming, like, if it gets to that point where I can't fuck with you no more, I'm assuming I would probably need closure. Because, like, goddamn, you came to my grandmother's funeral. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I would think, you understand what I'm saying?
That's true.
But you used to roll with hooligans. You understand what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure some of them are not in your life anymore.
I mean, all right, I'm a type of, it's for me, it's love you from afar. That's my thing, right? Mm-hmm. Like we don't gotta be all up and under each other. At the same time, we getting older, right? So everybody's path is changing. So for me, it's like we cool. You my man. You ain't doing nothing wrong to me. There's nothing for me to why you did this and all of that. You just grow apart.
Just separate.
It happens.
So it's
separate.
It's just distance.
So
always a sexist. Like it's different with men. Like y'all don't ever fall out with y'all mans about nothing. Y'all just talk shit about each other for years. come to each other's birthday dinner, be at the wedding, baby shower, open the
I don't have no birthday dinner.
Y'all
But
don't
I
fall
also-
out about anything.
Yeah, but I also grew up in an era, and Elle, you from the bush, so you from the style, so you know, right? If two men have problems with each other, we gonna duke it out. It's either we gonna be friends after or we not. That's just what it is. Females are the petty ones. Like y'all just, oh, I don't like this bitch. Nah, she did this and she did that and all of that, whatever.
Y'all be petty too.
Mad about 2K and shit. Mad about basketball. Like,
I can't be
But we don't take none of that personal.
Yeah, we don't take none of that personal.
I don't take any of it
whole-
personal. Have you ever had to cut off some friends because they wasn't?
Yes. All the time. All I do is cut people off. It's fun. It's a joke. It's like honestly, I feel like if you're not on the same wavelength as me, like, cool, do you from the go over there.
That's a fact.
I saw you. We was cool. I'm doing my own thing. Go ahead, do your own thing. You don't gotta be in my circle.
It never feel that like. All right, so I get it for like guys. Like as you said, we can separate ourselves, but it never feel like it's the same way with like women. I've talked to.
It's not.
It's like as
Yeah,
soon as
it
we're no
really
longer
depends
friends, we are
on-
now enemies,
Man, it
and I
really
gotta
depends
talk
on
shit
how
about
that-
you. You understand what I'm saying?
What happened during that friendship too? Like,
You think you better than me because you don't fuck with me. You get what I'm saying? That's how
I know somebody like that.
What, they think they're better, or they think that you think you're better.
She swears she's better than everybody, but she's not. She's really real mid.
See, you see,
but she
you
real
understand what I'm saying? I don't. If I stop fucking with my friend, it's not no. He think he like.
She really do think she's about that from the beginning of the friendship. I saw it from afar. I was like, you really think
So
you
how
that
did you
girl.
develop a friendship if you thought that?
But she could have been. In her defense, right? And you could correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes there's certain things you don't see in the beginning of time, right? Like if you meet somebody, yeah, they could move a certain way, but then they don't move like that towards you.
I feel like
You feel me?
I feel like-
Until it happens
Until
to
it
you
happens.
now. Because we've all been in a position where we got a friend, right? We got a friend, and then a lot of people around you, or a lot of people that meet you, they're like, oh, you're associated with that person. I can't mess with you because that's your friend or whatever the case may be, right?
birds of a
But then
feather
you're
flock
like,
together.
that's the thought process. But then you're like, nah, my man, he don't act like that. He good. Like,
You don't see it, yo.
You don't see it until you actually see it, or until it happens to you. Now you like, oh,
I've seen a lot
I
of
did not
niggas.
see you.
now I see who you really are.
You know
So
what you gotta go do.
now you move
You know,
accordingly.
no. So the thing is, so what I've realized, what I do realize about men is, we'll never know who our friends are when we're not around. You get what I'm saying?
That's true,
That
too.
I've known.
Or
So
until
what I've
until
stopped-
our money or our women get played with.
it's not even.
is that the only two things that men fall out about? Money and women?
money and women
No.
and loyalty. Well,
No,
loyalty falls on both
so
sides.
at
Yeah.
this point, it's not that.
We fall out about everything.
At this big age, it's not that. It's our morals and ethics. Like when I was younger, it was that. It was definitely
Money and
that.
women.
Money and women. But
Yeah,
now
but
it's
That's it.
Yeah, but if you really,
yeah, definitely.
Wow.
But before it was, but now it's like now we're your morals and ethics, and now that we have grown people responsibilities, you get what I'm saying? Like, do you take care of kids, my nigga? Like, I don't necessarily.
Would you stop being This is too much.
Let me
This is
keep
too
it a
much.
stack.
Would
I
you
know-
stop being friends with a nigga that don't take care of his kids?
yeah, yeah, I definitely would.
He lying.
And be women. No, for real, I would, cause
And be women?
and be women, yeah.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
those are the.
But you see what you're saying?
Yeah.
Moral ethics, right? But at the same time, right?
Yeah.
There's dudes who won't leave their mans if they doing wrong, bro. If they doing bad, bro.
You make it sound like a relationship.
It's real, but it is
Every
a
relationship is a
relationship.
relationship. A
It's
friendship is a
bromance,
relationship.
yeah.
Bromance.
Think about it. There's dudes I've seen like niggas really do some wild stuff, right? And you like, yo, like this your man's doing this?
I can't. Yeah, so
And then that's what happens.
You ever-
I can't tell him.
You know
no,
You gotta
what I'm saying is I can't chill with certain people of a certain ilk. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know for a fact, like, I can't chill with somebody that is a rat. And it's not because of anything like streetwise. It's because it's like where are your morals? You get what I'm saying? Are you willing you're willing to like not take responsibility for the things you've done?
All right, so pause right there. Pause right there. Are we talking about a civilian or are we talking about...
No, we're not talking about a civilian. How many people do you know we have friends that have been outside that have came home early.
If we talk civilians,
no, not civilians.
You can't bring a civilian into the spot,
right.
and then when he rat, now he mad at him.
You hit my mother and I'm not there. I pray to God the cops beat your ass. You understand what I'm saying? My mother has nothing to do with anything. You get what I'm saying? So no, you can't call my mom a snitch. You get what I'm saying? I cannot call my mom a snitch. Big 33 years of work and a fucking 401k. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck is my mother all right? You understand? No, I'm saying we all went to high school. We all have friends from like when we were younger that took a certain path. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then
but I mean, my friend told me we all have a friend or family member that's a cop, a criminal. You understand what I'm saying? Like these are all things that just seem to happen in Brooklyn, or maybe it's just black people.
I got all three in one group.
You get what I'm saying? Regular person. But I can't, like, if that's your morals, like, you can say to yourself, like, I knew exactly what I was doing, and I still decided to tell on people. I'm like, yo, you don't give a fuck about me. It's the same thing as far as with kids. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Same thing as with a dude that gets caught, that's on a list, you know, like sexual assault. I can't fuck with you, bro.
So is it?
You don't think so?
Is it just the extremes for you?
Yeah, usually. But usually it's the extremes. But no. All right. So friends don't hold their friends accountable. You don't think men hold each other accountable for how they treat women?
Really? You don't think so? Nah, we do. We do.
Different. It's different groups. You know.
We do.
Y'all.
So,
my brothers, they be holding themselves accountable.
No. I felt a lot of heat coming from that motherfucking couch.
I don't think
I can't speak for all men, right? Mm-hmm. But what I could say is, I'm blessed to have a group of friends that if you do something out of the ordinary, even if it's women or whatever it is, you do some bozo-ness, you're going to get called down on your bozo-ness. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't. The majority of the time, what I realize
now,
is you don't.
Whatever you decide to do after you got called out on your bozo-ness is on you.
So you know all right, so here's the situation. I seen like, all right, when I was younger, I had a friend. Like, I seen the nigga haul off shit out of his girl. It was like...
So he do what?
Slap shit out of his girl.
Slap the shit out of his girl.
And hit her.
How old are you?
Oh, no, I was definitely of age. I was like 22, 23.
So how you handled that situation?
We was just like,
damn,
we gotta go.
Thank you.
Exactly. You didn't say nothing to your mans? He was wait. Were they arguing? Was there a fight?
There was an argument.
And he smacked her. He just smacked her. And nobody. You see. And then this is why they said what they said. Exactly why they said what they said.
I don't know. Like maybe. Well, all right. So everybody from Flatbush. So everybody like West Indian. You understand what I'm saying?
Saying that.
So I was taught growing up. Man and woman, that's their situation. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Mind your business. That is on them.
Nobody said to pull out some cuffs and take the nigga to jail, but you could have told him.
But you could tell your man's chill. He's wilding.
Right in front of you.
Yeah, they tell your man's chill. He's wilding.
It's one of those like, oh, you wilding, chief. I'm gonna holler at you later. You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna leave so you can fuck this bitch up in private instead of fucking her up in front of us and we feel inclined
to do something. Blink twice if you need help.
Nah, cause
we needed help.
It happened in front of you.
So
you gotta tell your man's.
This is exactly what it happened. So all I can do is like speak my truth and exactly what happened. I can't lie to you and be like I was super.
No, you're right.
This shit, I'm not gonna tell you.
We appreciate
all right,
that.
You asking if it happened today?
No. So I have a question for you, Slap. So because you said your falling out is based on moral and ethics, right?
And ethics.
All right. So at 22, 23, that was out the window, obviously.
Yeah.
So when did you realize, like, yo, there's certain things that if you my mans, I can't have you do around me. Like, at what point did you realize that? Because if you're saying at 22, 23, your thought process wasn't the same as now. When did you realize? When did it hit you? Like,
it wasn't It didn't hit me like a ton of bricks. It was just like eventually, like more and more. It was just like, why would I deal with that? Why would you do that? Like, you know, at a certain age, it didn't just hit me like one time. It wasn't a complete 180. This wasn't an eventual thing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. To now where I can say like, yeah, you wildin', bro. I don't need that. It's because I didn't necessarily see at that point in my life like how it affected me. It's that's your personal life, bro. Keep it over there. But now I see I don't even want that energy around me. But that's and you know what it also might be too? It might have just been like me having kids. Like
That's
would
true,
I want my kids to have these morals and principles about them? You get what I'm saying? Like I keep friends around that if something was to happen to me, I wouldn't mind him teaching my kids
how to grow up, how to be an adult.
You get what I'm saying? So a part of it is definitely that.
All right, so let me ask y'all this, right? So like, because now you see, as we realize, men and women have two different spectrums when it comes to friendships, right? So like, what is y'all boundaries? Like, why do women? Why is it so easy for women to cut y'all friends off?
Because we try to keep our peace. Like, I'm not about to add chaos into something that I was very serene. No. No.
The older I get, the thinner my patience is.
Yeah.
Really?
And then,
Really? I feel like my patience got better.
Yeah,
no, it's real slim. It's real slim.
You have kids?
5 kids, no kids.
Nah, so
And I feel
that's exactly what happened to me. It was the kids. It was the kids that was
my
like,
patience
it was
only
like,
gonna be focused on them. I don't have enough patience for everybody. I select my patience. I give my patience to my family. I give it to my people that are real close to me. My school, my work, my music. Like I put
I can say that about you. I've never seen you tick that fast.
Yeah, because I don't put that in my circle. No, I put beauty and joy around me. So that's what I want to be.
So what? All right. So what are some of the principles and the standards for where does gossip fall in that? Like gossiping about another person.
That's a good question.
You can't call me every day gossiping. Then you're not doing nothing with your life, bro. You just sitting there talking about everybody.
Not the producer shaking his head.
You really can't.
I want to hear that shit every day.
G behind the camera shaking.
I want to hear that shit every day.
Yo, G got me dying.
Friends who call me every day. Every time they call me, it was about somebody that wasn't us.
Was she talking about you?
No, I don't know. I think she was.
But you know, that's what I was about to say. If they could call you to talk about somebody else, they definitely calling somebody to talk about you. That's a fact.
Don't put me around that gossip because then you're going to have my name in your mouth and then my name's going to be places that doesn't need to be. I was not at that place. I was at my house because I am a homebody. Please.
I mean,
I think a lot of women be like trauma bonding too. I think that's why for me a lot of friendships don't really exceed a certain level because it's like once we stop like disliking the same thing or having that common
different view now.
Yeah, like once I'm like, actually I don't think your man was wilding when he told you.
And then that friend
now it's like,
now you got this problem.
Right.
Like, so what are you talking about?
So what's the definition of trauma bonding? I've heard this term before.
Trauma bonding is like people finding a common ground in something negative and something traumatic. And
misery loves company. That's all that is.
Can a real friendship grow from trauma bonding?
Hell no.
No,
not for long.
I can't build up. All right, I can't be like, you know what?
And that's the thing with trauma bonding. It seems like you're building a real bond because y'all are talking all the time about this common hate that you have for something.
And nothing is growing out of
and nothing positive is coming.
People like all right, so people that
claps.
No, it's like that. So what about people that go to rehab and stuff like that? Aren't we trauma bonding on the issues that we have?
They're not focused on I'm an addict. They're acknowledging they're an addict.
No. But technically, let's think about it.
The healing component.
There you go. On the flip side too.
Instead of bonding on the oh my gosh, I hate this.
Or I do drugs.
There you go.
Okay.
You ever seen two friends that do drugs together become fucking whatever? Look at you know what? I'm not even gonna say their name. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna go there. But think about it, bro. You can't. People. Commonalities bring people together, right? But there's a positive.
That should beat his ass, didn't it?
Yo, he was fighting with that word.
Commonality, that shit did fuck me up. But positive and negative give you two different routes. You know what I'm saying? If two positives come together, it's gonna express. It's gonna go good.
Is it?
Two positives? Hell yeah, bro.
Don't start talking science talk to me.
Wait, so if you caught a good vibe off somebody, you caught a great vibe, like a really good vibe. It isn't progress.
What if I caught the good vibe talking shit about Cutty?
But that's a negative situation. That's why.
But it was good vibes when we was talking about Cutty.
It felt good to talk about that nigga.
Did you meet Cutty drunk? Did you meet Casa Cutty? I didn't like it. Now we best friends. 2023. You know what Christmas.
That was a good point. But I just feel like Elle was saying, like two people that come together on a commonality of a negative bond, they're not gonna last.
It's not gonna last.
Yeah, because whatever they did to connect to that person negatively, they're probably gonna do it to that person also on a negative tip. Like it's nothing negative ever prospers anywhere.
Not for long.
Nigga, have you ever read about capitalism?
Does prosper, but not for long.
Slavery lasted how many years?
All right, cool. Right?
All right, cool. Time over a century is pretty fucking long.
And then what happened?
Still fighting. God,
niggas are still fighting. Right?
Negativity wins.
But now look at where we at. Look at where we at. We ain't got no money.
He said
the United States is in chain. $10
doesn't prosper for a very long time. That shit was definitely over 100 years. Yes. Yes.
You went crazy.
Oppression in America, 500 years. It's a very long fucking half of a millennium. You understand? That's a long time to me.
Speak on it, bro.
Yeah, you trying to tell you.
Yeah, but now we all broke. The whole country broke.
Give him.
I just was watching Jay-Z with Gayle King. That nigga ain't broke.
Watching Jay-Z what?
With Gayle King. That nigga ain't broke. Yo.
Yeah, but that nigga gotta work 10 times harder just to make the money keep going.
Shout
out.
Podcast, man. Yo, Cutty, we gonna thing. I need you to send me your MP3, send me a track. We're gonna get into it, we're gonna play it. Yo, you was a wild nigga for posting a story about me and then putting that sneaky like whoa.
First of all,
crazy.
Let's run it back.
Crazy.
I was trying to hint it at the people. I was trying to hint to the people. And promote the podcast at the same time.
I didn't like it. Yo, anyway, we're gonna play the song. It had nothing to do with me. I don't know what the fuck this nigga was doing. And we'll be right back with the interview, man. ADE Podcast. Podcast, man. We are back, and our guests did not get a chance to introduce themselves. I set it up that way because now we're going to talk to you.
I like it.
This guy, he's a regular. This is probably his 4th time on the ADE Podcast. Can you please, for the cameras this time, you understand what I'm saying? We upgraded. Can you please let the people know who you are?
What's up, y'all? I'm Cutty Palance.
Still Palance.
Yeah, we're going to keep it. Yeah, right. AKA It's Cutty.
Yeah.
Producer, MC, and event production. All of that in one.
Production. Yeah. It's like throw parties, y'all.
No. You know why? Because I can get you DJs, lights, whatever you need, venues, the whole nine. So now I upgraded.
I'm like
you brought a guest with you. Can you introduce your guest, please?
One of my favorite singers. Like, she's like my little sis. Please. I want to put her on the table, Daphnee Deana.
Mm-hmm. Hello, world.
Nice to meet you, Daphnee.
It's great to meet you all. Yes, I am the Daphnee Deana. Yes.
What do you mean?
Qua?
What do you mean? What's qua?
What?
Like K.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, come on now.
Qua.
I
don't know. It's that like it's like right. Same
island. Yeah, same island.
Same island. Hey, yo, all right, yo, Cutty, man. All right, then. So you added production to your resume.
Yeah.
Can you?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Nah, but Cutty, you added producer to your to your resume. Can you let us know how you got into it? Because you was managing.
Yeah.
Now you're a producer.
So after the pandemic was over, I kind of just was like, forget the management thing. I didn't want to deal with artists anymore. Remember when we had the showcase? I told you that was the last time I'm ever doing it. Yeah.
Yo,
so that was the last time I'm ever doing a showcase.
You came to the show. You saw me perform. I miss you. Come on, baby. Nah, go ahead.
I was like, that's the last time I'm doing a showcase. After the pandemic, I had stopped managing completely, and then I started surrounding myself with artists and musicians and bandmates and on top of that.
Nah, you said myself. So.
Oh, my bad. Myself.
The multiple personalities.
The Casa coming. The Casa's coming.
All right, but you started surrounding yourself
with musicians, artists, singers, all types of stuff. And then I was able to get an opportunity from my man Billy Bills. Shout outs to him.
Billy Bills Productions.
Yes. He sent me a beat and I went to my man Ziggy crib and he helped me build the beat from scratch, and then we just went crazy from there.
Okay, what beat was that?
It was a Haitian beat.
Compa.
Yeah, compa. And to my amazement, compa is not like hip hop. When they send you a compa beat, it's nothing it just sounds. It's like boop, boop, beep, beep, beep. That's it with a melody. So you're just like now trying to figure out what to add to it, how to move it.
So you can make a compa beat electronically.
Yeah, you can.
Because I mean, you hear like. Yeah, you hear a lot of it with the instruments. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I learned was there's a skeleton they call a sequence. That skeleton kind of creates the melody. So you get an artist that comes in, right? So for example, when we did Ale, Billy sent me a sequence. I didn't know what to do with it because I didn't understand it. For me, I'm from hip hop, so hip hop you get a full beat. You just gotta go in. I'm Haitian.
No, he Wyclef.
Okay, I want him to. I want him to do that.
But I'm Haitian.
Cookie John.
So I didn't understand how to thing it. So when he sent it to me, I'm like, what do I do with this? And then Bills was like, figure it out. I'm like, how am I supposed to figure it out? This is my first time doing this shit. Yeah. So I brought it to Ziggy crib, and then her brother Ralphie actually came through, and then we wrote the first verse and the hook. Once we did that part, that's when they told me you have to add everything else. I'm like, add what? Drums, guitars, bass.
I thought you was done.
Yo,
I listen to enough compa to know, there's a tambourine in that motherfucker.
Yeah, there's all that.
Too.
But that's when you hear the completed product. I didn't know the
she's
steps.
also a songwriter.
She's also a songwriter. She's also a singer, and she's Haitian as well.
I thought we said that. We didn't say that before. I introduced y'all as the Haitians.
Yeah, you did.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't call him that.
Yo, all right. Then what got you into songwriting?
I've always been in music. Like since growing up, I've always just sing. My dad made his own version of like Jackson 5 with me and my brothers because.
So y'all was a band?
Yeah, we was the Brazil 3. We were them.
The Brazil 3.
That's a fact. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
At like block parties in Roselle. Shout out to Jersey. Yes.
What y'all was doing? Where y'all was doing covers, compa?
Yeah, we were mostly doing like R&B covers. Like, what's that song? Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. That old. We did that cover a lot.
Rest in peace, Bill Withers. Okay, yeah, that's.
We did that cover a lot. And from then I was like, I really enjoy just being in front of it on stage and singing and all that. Were you the lead? Oh, very much. I was gorgeous. As I still am.
Yeah.
But yeah, so with that, my brothers continued on with, playing. We were in piano. My dad threw them in like drum classes, stuff like that. And then going through school, we were in band. I was Miss Choir. I was, killing them in the streets.
I love it.
So when did you realize like, you have a love for it outside of like your dad forcing you to do it?
When I was like in middle school, I have this thing where I have to do what my brothers are doing and try to do it better than them. So my brother,
we both was like, I feel that.
Right. So my brother was in the musical at our middle school, and I was like, you was alright, like you was Gaston and everything.
He's alright, but
watch, I'm gonna come up in there, I'm gonna set stuff off. Oh, and I did, and I definitely did.
So then I did,
and I really loved it. Like I had a great time just singing and like doing stuff from like playwrights. And in high school, I was killing them. And then I started writing a lot because I was going through, high school breakups and broken hearts and all that stuff. That boy.
Brandy did sitting in my room at like 16. So.
And what Monica did, what you call it?
Just
with the white shoes?
Yeah, when she was like 14, 15. You understand?
Yeah, so I was going through my little breakups. I was writing my little, poems and stuff like that. And then a history teacher of mine was like, let's do a poetry slam. And I got up there, write some of my songs, and people was really feeling it. I was like, okay, I'm kind of cool.
Okay.
All right, so when did you learn how to write a song, though? Because poetry and songwriting kind of different.
Yeah, it was real different. For me, it was like I already know how to read and write music. So I was very much just writing out a lot of lyrics and just trying to see what rhymed and what made sense and how to get my message across. Yeah. And it was a learning process. I'm still learning how to do it. So
who taught you? You had to teach yourself?
I'm teaching myself.
Okay, so
I'm trying to find my own voice and my own.
Yeah. So let me ask you something. Like, when did you realize like the things? Because you can hear a voice, a voice. Yeah. But when did you realize like she had a gift for actually like writing music?
Damn, I can't even tell you specifically what it was. But when we did Sneaky Link, how Sneaky Link came about was, so Monet's one of my main producers too. So how Sneaky Link came about, I don't know what song I heard that she did. Oh, Scorpio. So Scorpio she did, and I seen her perform. And I was like, yo, this song is fire. So originally I had Sneaky Link for somebody else, but they didn't do the job that I kind of was looking for.
Scorpio on all platforms.
So the way we kind of, and then it was a kind of a process at that point. So what I did is I said, you know what? Once they set me, I set her to beat, I said, yo, I got a record. I need you to be real sexy on the record. The idea is Sneaky Link. Do what you can, and then let me know how you feel about it. Sent her the record. I think like 3 days later, she hit me back like, yo, when we going to the studio?
That was dope.
I was like, okay.
So,
Shook. I was brighten out.
so as far are you? So you no longer manage. So you don't. Manage.
Nah, I don't manage anybody.
Okay. So how does
Management is not the only way to get lit.
it's coming from a manager?
This is coming. Listen, don't
she just PTSD speaking right there.
honestly,
She had the whole
screaming.
Yo, so as far as what game has he put you up on since you guys have connected?
Shoot, since I've met Cutty.
His resume.
Right.
No pressure.
Now, Cutty has really put me onto a lot of like dope creatives. Like I've been trying to push myself.
No, don't tell me who he introduced you to. Tell me
you.
what he did.
What he's done.
What he's done. You understand what I'm saying?
Yachty.
I haven't done nothing, all right? I ain't do nothing. All I did was say, hey, this is Daphnee.
So he's put you in rooms.
He's put me in rooms. That's what Cutty's.
Dot connecting is a skill.
Yeah.
Not everyone can do it.
It really. I'm doing it through him. Like I promise you,
That's
anybody
all I've
Cutty
done.
introduced me to, I hit up some of my artists like, hey yo, let's go do something.
So you have artists yourself?
Yeah.
Okay,
So you manage?
I'm trying to dabble. with it. Yo,
If
it's
you're gonna do it, then own it.
Yo, it's hard.
It's
It's so hard.
super
You're
difficult.
dealing with people.
Yeah,
super
it's
difficult.
super hard.
It's
You
a
understand
very
what I'm saying?
thankless job.
Exactly.
And
Shout
I'm
out to
trying to
that.
figure out a way to do
So
it all.
do y'all watch y'all know Esso, right? On drink, not Drink Champs. He's on Bag Fuel or whatever.
Esso, yeah, okay.
So Esso used to always say for mad long, management is a thankless job. It's a thankless job. It's a thankless job.
It
Right?
is.
So in the beginning, I used to watching and be like, why he always say that? Like that don't make sense. But then you really think about it, right? You could put a certain artist that you working hard for in a certain room, and they blow up or they do their thing. You're not gonna get a thank you. That's a fact. You're not gonna get a thank
Even
you.
before
But
Before that.
what I've learned through management is how do you kind of take the, how can I say this, like take the wins that they had, right?
So you gotta use it as your resume.
You gotta claim it.
You gotta claim it. That's your thank you.
I love when you know who
That's
I
your
like
thank
who
you.
do
So
that?
that's how I kind of
I do
take
that.
it.
I like when Wayno go off all the time about the shit that he did for Dave East. You get what I'm saying? I do. I love when Wayno go off. Wayno
He
be blacking.
is lit. What's wrong with him?
Wayno be blacking. Wayno be blacking. Wayno was said, I'm the one who turned him Muslim like he was a whole gang member. Like I told him come home. You understand what I'm saying? Like I brought the nigga home. So I like.
These thoughts are all Slap's zone. This is nothing.
I don't.
I've never
obviously,
seen that.
He's like I'm the one who turned the Muslim. But either way, what I'm saying with Wayno is Dave East has the talent. You get what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have put it together the way he did. Like Dave East, when he got to Mass Appeal, when he first signed with Nas and stuff like that, you could see the whole plan and how they had it worked out. You get what I'm saying? I don't see as much direction now without Wayno. You get, but since the. I'm my fault. You don't wanna. You right. I don't see it as much.
I want to hear you next because I want to hear your
Nah, she tried.
She was in the hip hop world. She was deep in the hip hop
I am.
world.
Her opinions be strong as shit, so she be no. You know what? I wouldn't even talk to you.
Slaps no. That's why he trying to put a muzzle on
Like
right
for
now.
me, right? Like Slaps, you know, most of the artists I dealt with. You knew when I threw showcases, so you knew the headaches I was dealing with, and what I was running through and stuff. And I even did the A&R parts, right? Like I was in the studios working on the albums or the EPs. I was in the studios working on the singles. I was getting the beats. I was doing all of that stuff, setting up the showcases, setting up all the stuff.
A&R? Yeah. Okay.
That wasn't my job, but I did it because for me it was like I wanted to
What?
see
Why wasn't
you.
it your job?
because technically speaking, the manager is supposed to manage your career, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. If I put you on to a producer or engineer, or
You're
whatever
supposed
the
to
case may
manage
be,
that connection.
I'm supposed to manage that connection. I don't have to. I shouldn't have to tell you the direction of your
You should know
song.
because you're the
Yes,
artist.
you
You're the artist.
You're the artist.
No,
when it comes to marketing,
but the creativity.
when it comes to marketing, we should
Especially
hire
if you're
somebody
not
else to handle the
outsourcing,
marketing.
Like, as a manager, you're supposed to manage everything. And that's why, like we said, managing is such a thankless job.
Even the creative direction, you gotta manage that.
If you're not going or willing to manage that, then you need to outsource an A&R. And I think a lot of managers don't outsource a lot of things. They're willing to put on those hats, which is why artists will be like, fuck it, then do it.
So what are the artists supposed to do? Just
Go in the booth.
That's
Their
it.
mind is supposed to be clear, and they're supposed to be
Okay.
converting.
You know why I agree
They're
with
supposed
that?
to be
I
converting
agree with that. I agree
experiences
that.
to songs.
I can agree with that because
Managers are supposed to take that, bottle it up, and package
Yeah,
it.
but once you're saying like I choose the creative direction, that means like
Then outsource a writer, you're supposed to outsource all that stuff. I think managers be like, and I get it because, like I said, I've done it. Like, you get very possessive where you're like, I don't even want to let anybody in because the artist's mental is so fragile that if I let too many people in the room, it's going to create a lot of noise.
Yeah.
And they don't want to do that.
Correct,
but
yeah.
you have to facilitate who's coming in and who's assisting because that's your job to
Now-
build a team. That's what.
now
yeah.
I agree with that, right?
Right.
I agree with that. But here's the thing with artists, right? If I make a call and I say, yo, this is the best person that can A&R a project for you, and I bring him to the studio, now the artist be like, fuck that, I don't want him. Well, my job is supposed to fire this dude and then
Your job is to convince the artist.
yeah, and then you get hard-headed artists, right?
But that's what management is all about.
That tell you like, nah,
I don't
like
want to
this,
say
I
like
like
that,
this, I
and I'm
like
somebody
this.
that I don't manage anymore. But that's what separates good managers from great managers because, and I hate like dick measuring and resume dropping and shit. But like P can convince the city girls, Lil Baby to do anything. That's what makes him a great manager because his artists trust him so. Because it's really a trust thing.
But he's also, but then now, are we talking about him as a manager or label exec? Because all of them are signed under QC. P is a label exec at that point. If I'm a label exec and you're a contract under my label, the
even for me to
chances,
get you to sign.
the conversation is a little different
It is, but
versus
even
a
for me-
manager. You know
There's
what I
some
mean?
sort of
Get you to
authority.
sign.
Yeah, there's some
There's
sort of
some authority.
authority
Okay, I get
compared
it.
to
For me
just
to
a
get you to
management.
even get to that point to trust me to say we're gonna partner with Motown and we're gonna do this and do that, I had to build a type of rapport with you. I had to be putting my money where my mouth was. Everything I said I was gonna do, I had to do. Artists, that's what artists want out of a manager. Everything you say you're gonna do for me, do it.
No,
a lot
and-
of managers come selling dreams, and
And
artists aren't stupid.
Yeah, you're right. And I
So-
agree with that. It's just the only part that I was kind of like, damn, like, whatever. It was just when you put in the work and then it's like, they still tell you like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like
Absolutely,
that. But then
yeah.
you're like, yo, bro, if you go this route, right? If you go this route, I swear to you, we're gonna make this the
Yeah.
right route. And they tell you like, nah, I ain't even
Yeah.
with that, right? All right, cool. So if for me, the best interest is my artist, right? Whatever idea I had, even if I planned it 10 years ahead and he don't even like what's going on in 6 months, then the conversation is over.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And then now 6 months later down the line, he tell you, all right, I want to go part ways, right? And then you're like, yeah, but bro,
you sound like you want to get back.
the plan I had before.
Would have got you to where you
Bro,
want.
I manage Cutty Palance now, bro.
So I get why you double back on like not necessarily owning
Yeah.
the fact that you
Yeah,
you
'cause
manage
I'm-
some
But what can I? Sorry, not to
But
cut you
own
off.
it.
Very much.
But
I own
what I
these
can
my
say
artists, these
is
my babies, right?
what I can say is some people like Daphnee, Ralphie, whoever else, these are my peoples, like these are my friends. So they do me a favor in terms of going in the studio, making these records, and we do these things. So we have these conversations where it's like, yo, Daphnee, do it this way. This is your best
So
interest.
you're A&Ring the record. You're creative directing, composing, so to speak, the record.
I wouldn't say that. It would be more so, this is my friend. This is the advice I have for you for your record. And I'm going to keep it that way.
He
You
more so
understand?
like gives us like a baseline.
So I see why you say like
I
own
hate
it. I get why you
I
say
hate
yo own it
Because I think owning it is
stand
what-
on it. Yeah, I get it. I didn't get it, but it's just like say it.
Like, you
And now I
guys
get it.
aren't
As we
saying
have the conversation situation, I get it. I get why niggas don't want to just be like, yo, I'm gonna stand on that. I'm such and such manager. I'm gonna put my name on that.
Nah,
because I just feel like that's what separates and I'm saying this for myself too. Like that's what separates the good people from the greats. Like I remember when Lil Wayne was going on that rant of like I'm the greatest rapper alive, and people were upset from fans to artists.
And Birdman,
but he stood on that, and
Birdman
not only
said
stood
how
on
much
it, but
money
like,
Jay-Z got.
you know what I mean? Like, you gotta stand on shit.
When they were separated, they were one. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You ask Lil Wayne who the best rapper alive, Lil Wayne. You ask Birdman who's the best rapper alive, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They moved.
And he was still respectful to Gucci Man, to whole, to all, but he still stood.
My man better. If I had to put my dog in a fight, my dog gonna win every time.
So I just feel like being definitive.
I think we just broke down the art of what it is to like. This is my dog in the fight, and you understand.
You gotta own it.
That was profound. I do believe so. Yeah. I do believe so.
So if you're a songwriter,
I'm very much songwriter, singer.
I get the management thing because with management, I feel like comes a lot of responsibility, and people don't want to inherit the responsibility. But if you are making moves on behalf of someone and putting them in certain rooms, you need to own that.
I mean, you did do that recently.
I be doing that.
Yeah, at the video shit. She did it recently.
So you're working on a project. Let's talk about the project real quick.
All right, so I'm dropping an EP soon. I don't want to give a date yet. I have the date in mind, but I don't want to give a date yet.
Neo here.
This. Yeah, right. That's good that you said that because that's what the EP is about. So the EP is called "Sucker for Love." It's R&B and compa straight through. 8 to 9 songs. It's just vibes, bro. Like
R&B and compa the same thing.
It's something we've been I've been working on for a minute, and now we're like at the end road. So
wait, I'm sorry, I have so many questions. So you make Haitian music?
Haitian music and R&B, yeah.
Wow, that's so cool. You too?
Or do we call it?
I dabble in it. I don't really be doing Haitian.
So you never have you wrote a song in Creole?
I was about to say.
No, right now I'm writing a song with English and Creole in it.
You gotta make a rap song in Creole.
No,
yes.
Okay.
One day. Oh, you Haitian?
Friday? I am not, but fun fact, really random as hell. When I was 16, to make a long story very, very short, when I was 16, I was like acting up and like just being bad, like just doing a lot. And my mom sent me to Haiti with a church.
Really?
Yes. So she sent me to Haiti with a church, and I loved it so much that I went back again. So I can speak Creole a little bit, but I can only like pray for you or like sing it. Like, I can only say good stuff.
Pray for you.
I can only say
that's
like,
all we really need, though.
Like, you know,
missionary.
I'm about to. You gonna be the interlude in my. You gonna be the interlude in my EP.
Sunday Jay-Z and
we got one. We gonna get the Friday. We gonna get the Friday prayer.
I love Haitian food. I actually went to the church and then I started dating a guy at the church. So like it was great. I loved it. So I'm very like fascinated with Haitian culture, and eventually I do want a vacation house in Haiti, and I want to learn how to speak Creole.
Wow, I like that. I love it.
Yes,
I love it.
I love it. But I think it's really fascinating, and I don't know if do you guys like Friday? How do y'all feel about Friday?
I didn't hit. Don't hate me.
Okay.
So
Friday
I didn't hear his.
He is, and he's speaking Creole and shit. Like
I didn't hear his.
That's what he was. I thought he was French.
He got a lot going on.
I didn't hear the album yet.
Okay.
No, Friday.
Well, I didn't hear the album yet, but the snippets that I've heard online,
like it?
I think it's fire.
I've listened to the album at least one time through. I gotta listen to it again to really like delve into like.
I heard the album is fire.
Nah, it is, but I didn't know it was Creole. I thought he was speaking French.
Nah, Creole, bro. I mean, it's
Y'all
Haitian.
think there could ever be a Haitian market? Like, you know, we got the Spanish market. You know,
We have a
Haitian market.
We don't have time.
Right. That's a whole.
We ain't got
type
no time to talk about that
I
Haitian
can't
market
with
right now. I wish we
why I make
could.
R&B music.
Yeah, I wish we could talk about Haitian markets, but we can't talk about that. We ain't got no time.
I love them.
What's wrong with the Haitian market?
They're the best. Yo,
me
cash
get
all
some
day.
mix.
Cash Empire all day, guys.
We got like.
Shout outs to Cash, shout outs to
Shout out to Cash,
Vibe,
shout out
and
to
all these
Vibe.
people.
So the
but
Haitian market
it's-
in Brooklyn ain't big enough. You got a Haitian market in Miami.
Kodak. Shout out to Kodak.
But are we talking the compa Haitian market? Or are we talking about artists that are Haitian? That's two different
Type
things.
But
shit.
artists that are Haitian can make Haitian music.
But I think Sweet Mickey.
You heard Kodak Black make a Haitian song yet?
We
We got rap Creole. We got rap Creole.
You don't have one. You don't have one.
Rap Creole?
He doesn't.
We got rap
We
Creole.
have rap Creole.
We got rap Creole.
You don't have. You don't have one song where he was.
Nah, what
He
what Kodak does, he speaks Creole in his songs,
Yeah,
but he
it's
doesn't
not
rap Creole.
And there's a whole genre
Rap
of that.
Creole is crazy.
So there's we have Haitian genres,
That nigga
bro.
don't rap English. You expect that nigga to rap Creole?
Rap English? He don't speak English.
You want the nigga to rap Creole? The fact that he says, the fact that he talks on Creole in his songs is him trying.
Yo, try, bro. I was on Drink Champs, and all I just hearing was, yeah, blah, 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 blah.
That's different. I ain't gonna laugh at that nigga. That nigga an addict, bro. So you laughing? I'm dead ass. I'm not gonna laugh at the nigga because
You seen the interview, right, G?
If a nigga, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at no addict, bro. Because and you know what? Something might happen next week, and then you be like, damn, we was just talking about him negatively.
I know y'all not talking about Kodak.
That nigga an addict.
No Kodak slander will be tolerated.
No, we're not slandering Kodak, but he just can't
He
speak
is not
English.
an addict.
He
No.
can't.
He has a vibrant personality.
wait.
But L,
he
he can't
is
speak
a
English.
Gemini. I'm
But
a
L,
Gemini
he
as
can't
well.
speak English.
I get him. We connect on a different level.
So-
I just feel like he has
Shout out
a
to my
lot of
daughter.
different
Hey, baby, you
moves.
my favorite Gemini. How you
He
doing?
has a lot of different moves. He's a star. He's very fluid.
He's also high, very, very high.
And very, very incoherent.
Extremely. Yo, 80.
you don't like when people say that.
Yo, Kodak, I still love you, bro. I still love you, bro.
You make son. I'm
Make
gonna tell you
amazing
what I say
music,
about
my boy.
Kodak all the time. Anybody can make any one of Kodak's hits, but nobody can make all of Kodak's hits but Kodak. All
That's
the
a
hits that he
fact,
has together, his whole compilation, everything compiled, nobody can have that catalog.
He's a
But like
superstar.
any one of the songs, I know somebody could have made No Flocking. Somebody else could have made They Don't Like to See You Win. You know what I'm saying? But
Kodak's a star.
Nobody could have
nobody
made
could
any of
all
those
combine
records.
that all into one career.
We just wish he
shout
could
out to
speak
him.
English.
That's a legend.
Nobody
It'd be
could have
nice.
made No Flocking,
Cause crack is whack.
especially at 15.
Young nigga, I got all
Yeah. Maybe it's the I'm not saying.
You gonna have to stand
I know. I'm not saying in any way, shape, form, or fashion that a life should be taken, but I'm just saying that I feel like in the hood tensions are high. People are stressed. I am tired. We have to be kind and respectful of others. No one should lose their life over a noise complaint. That's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I
just wanna
also don't know how I feel about the cops having a standoff with him and then the shooting.
I wanna see the body cam footage.
One time in the leg. Yeah, that's a little.
Can I see the body cam?
I mean, according to the cops, they said that
Yeah.
he came out the
That's
car.
what I'm saying.
They said that he came out the car with the knife. They yelled at him for 15 minutes and they charged.
I don't believe that.
So he brought a knife.
Like Slap said, I want to see the body.
But for me, it's in the Bible. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Live by the gun, die by the gun. So.
There was no gun involved. He just came upstairs.
Yeah, but
with
he
his
shot
scissors.
somebody.
Was a gun involved in the crib?
3 days before. You know what I'm
For
saying?
me, I feel like it spoke to more like, yo, people's patience with each other is really thin. Like, niggas don't have time to be talking.
So my
We're
situation is this, right? I just want to know why son came out with the scissors.
Well, according to the newspapers.
Wow.
According to the article.
Wow.
They said.
Wow.
According to the
from Flatbush.
Alright, according to the articles, they said that this has been an ongoing issue between
Son.
Okay.
All right. So and I'm assuming that's why son had the green bean
the son
in his
that
pants.
had the grip lives upstairs from them. So according to
downstairs.
Downstairs.
he lives upstairs.
He lived how the fuck
The
you get when I'm
stepson and the stepson and the father lived where?
upstairs? I thought
No,
they
they
beneath him.
yeah, they were beneath him.
How the fuck
yeah,
they
above him.
Yeah, I'm thinking above him. I can't hear you.
He came upstairs. Hey, yo, what you doing, my guy?
So they said it was an ongoing noise complaint.
Yeah.
Between them.
And he made 6 since 2022. They said.
Yeah.
So when he started arguing, I guess when he got up there, I guess he was arguing with the wife at first, and that's when the son came out with the scissors.
Shout out to her. She definitely closed the door on her husband. That was
No, she tried to grab the husband and tell the husband.
She closed the fuck out that door, bro. She slapped the shit out.
Oh yeah, at the
I
end.
didn't see the video.
At the end.
Don't watch the video. Yeah,
I heard it's real graphic.
super graphic.
It's
because it was an execution, and that's why I'm like, yo.
What you mean?
No,
He executed him.
Walk me through it. Just tell me.
Wait, so that. Just
He
keep
let
it on.
him. He pretty much let him up.
Just keep
But
it
he
on.
kept shooting.
Just keep in mind. Just keep in mind, he's a state
And then-
CEO. He used to be a state CEO.
Okay, so wait.
So that's why he had to go with the green bean.
This is important to me too.
Killed it at the end.
Is he American?
We don't know. They didn't.
But the stepson and the father
They're
are
Haitian. They're
Haitian.
Haitian. They're Haitian.
Okay, so
Because that's important to me too. Because I feel like Americans aren't tolerant of West Indian cultures as well. So when they,
When
even
you
when
hear
they're
shit,
hearing,
yeah.
you know, someone speaking Creole, it sounds more aggressive. Where it's like you don't gotta do all that. Because if we was Americans just shouting at each other, would you have gone that crazy? I don't think so.
He went upstairs. He started arguing with the wife. The husband heard it. The husband came out, put a scissors to the boy's neck.
Oh, okay.
Alright, but one thing about Haitians though, we are very
Right,
exaggerated. So what he did, if you look at the video, he had a thumb over the sharp part on the scissors.
Okay, so he didn't plan
He
to.
wasn't planning on doing that.
All right, but boy came.
This is what I'm saying. You
Boy
American?
came. Me, no, I'm trying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Boy came with the green.
But he had the grip already on him.
Yeah,
The-
you forgot he came. He didn't show it. He was just going back and forth with the wife. He was going back and forth with the wife. They was screaming at each other, and then the husband just came. The husband came out the apartment, put the fucking scissors to boy's throat. Boy, they started. He said, I don't know what. You don't know what.
So husband's trying to tell wifey go back inside.
Go back inside.
And then he
so at the moment, the moment he told him to go back inside, boy was like, oh yeah,
He pulled the grip out.
yeah, he pulled the grip out. So
the
it's like he was waiting for the
son
drum.
now, the son now was like, it seemed like he's like kind of running away. Like
He ran towards
He
him.
ran towards
No.
him. I don't know what he was.
But he shot first. No, so I looked at that part. He ran towards the gun.
He ran towards the gun.
So what happened was after he put the scissors to boy's throat, I think the wife started screaming. So boy turned around and started yelling at the wife. And when he was yelling at the wife, boy backed out.
Backed out, yeah.
He backed out. Boy had the laser on and shit and everything.
What?
Yeah,
Boy had the green bean on the boy. Hit him in the back once or twice. Then once he hit him in the back once or twice, the son charged at him. I don't know if the son was trying to get away or if the son was trying to get the gun.
He charged at the man with
At
the
the
gun.
gun. He got hit like a few times. So at this time, the dad is incoherent. The mom runs it. She ran inside the crib, as she should. But once the son got hit a couple times, boy walked up to the son, finished him.
Wow.
The dad was able to crawl to the
To try to
door.
open the door.
To get to the door.
But
When
then-
he got to the door, boy walked up on the dad,
Shot him in the head.
hit him twice in the head. And that was that. He executed him. You get what I'm saying?
And then we went to take the
He went to the elevator.
And
Like, man.
waited for the elevator, not run up.
So how he gets caught now is
What is this, a movie?
he's driving regular
Just-
by Bay Ridge area.
So he has no idea that the
Just
I heard that story. I didn't watch it.
They ran his plates.
Yeah.
They got police cameras now. So
Yeah.
the plates came up because it was the only plate that was attached to his name. So they pulled the car over. As soon as they pulled the car over, he got out the car. They ran a couple blocks. He got out the car. He had a knife on him. He ran on feet and then turned them against the cops.
Where the fuck was the green bean? I need to see the footage. Because if I got a green bean for my neighbors, I know if I'm gonna run, I got a green bean for the cops.
Now the cops the cops have to justify shootings. That's just what.
But that's what I was gonna say to
So you know what they said, right? You know what they said? They said the reason he got fired from the state, because being a state correctional, that's not working on record. You working on fucking like some adequacy.
Sing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They said the reason he got fired was because he beat up another CEO on a road rage
Oh
incident.
my goodness.
Oh, so he had a attention problem already.
That's why he became like.
I don't believe that, and I feel like
No, you look at this out. Boy came with a Carhartt. He came
I
Carhartt.
don't like the fact that they like the way the police made it seem is like another sad day.
You don't think they believe that?
Now,
I think he should have had his day in court.
can I be roughly
And
honest?
I feel like with a lot of
Can
white,
I be roughly honest?
why they never shoot to kill the dudes that be shooting up
The
the
son
school?
from Maine.
What's the
Yeah,
one they took to Burger King when he shot up the school?
He shot up the school. No, he shot up a church. And
Right.
I forgot his name.
So why is it that?
Wait, did it some from him shot him? He killed himself.
He killed himself.
himself.
Police ain't killed him.
I feel like
from
with
there.
police, they didn't feel like this had to be explained, and they was like, who's gonna question us killing a dude that
Who just killed 2 people?
Right, and he's black. Respectfully. He just said, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. No. There's a lot of white criminals that have killed people.
Dylan Glenn.
Okay, thank you.
I can agree with that.
You know what I mean? That we let them have their day in court, so why did we let this man have a day in court? Even though we know what the outcome was.
That's what I wanted to hear.
But why is it?
He should be doing. If we live in New York,
Yep.
that's life without parole. There's no death penalty.
Good.
That's life
And
without parole.
he should have the.
We have no self-defense clause.
He should be able to serve.
No, because there's
A lot.
certain states what he did is actually justifiable.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying?
If
you come on my property, whether I execute you or not, you shouldn't have
Any
been on my
property, we live in an apartment that's
But in Florida, right? If you were to do this in Florida, because the guy charged.
What they said is correct.
You came to my.
But you came with the scissors though. You came with the scissors.
You came to my crib though.
I didn't walk into your crib. I was on the building. I was on public.
I don't know how that worked with a
You
car.
rang my doorbell.
I don't know how it works.
You don't know that.
You may know my door, and my wife.
Yo,
Come on.
So yo,
I have every right to defend my life.
Alright, so that was obviously, I think that was
I just
we all get full blown sad about that, but before I get you out of here, I want to talk about, can we talk about your Zoe champ? Is it Kodak?
Who's me? Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
This shit, one second, I was back up. Yeah.
Right,
So,
we could talk about Kodak. What about
did
it?
you watch the drink champs?
I seen clips. What about it?
Oh shit!
Drop your shoulders.
Because
Drop your shoulders.
what?
Drop your shoulders.
My thing is artists are
They call me Big Ellie. Okay, Big Ellie. No, but all right. So as far as like 21's response to what he said, because 21's response seemed kind of rational.
Wait, but
I
I
don't
talk
know
about because I didn't get to that part of the interview because I can't not get to
I'm
that.
riding with the Gemini.
What happened with 21 Savage and
21. Yo, they asked him.
And
Yo,
then
the nigga, you know
I feel like
they
21 did was probably feeling himself. You got a collab album with Drake, nigga. Drake only did that with Future.
They did
you
the
probably
slime.
are moving kind of Hollywood.
You know they did the slime on top. You know the shit they did.
Remember he got
They said
sniper
Future.
game,
They said
Florida
Future.
game.
They said Future versus 21 Savage, and the nigga said I'm gonna go with Future. But you know it's a quick ass game,
Yes,
so you don't gotta give no explanation. You just go Future and then you move on.
Yeah.
It was the nigga stopped, gave a response about how I can't fuck with 21 because he doing this and he doing that.
Kodak impression is crazy.
Right, it's why he talking that. I said,
I'm a suburban guy. But he hit boy, and 21 was like, yo, dog, I didn't even mind you picking Future. But my situation is, when they didn't ask you shit, you just started divulging information, and this shit is false. He was like, I have not
That's the
changed.
Gemini in us. We just gotta talk about shit. We just gotta get it off our chest. I do remember that whole ordeal though when I think
We gonna bring
21.
on the stars and the moon.
I'm just saying, I think 21 was supposed to do something with Kodak, and that nigga went.
He reneged.
He went with Drake.
What you mean with Drake? Like they beefing? Drake?
It's not beefing, but bro, if we have an arrangement, I'm like, nah, I'm a fucking revolt.
I'm gonna get it done. But I need you to understand I got kids. So if I feel like the Drake shit, we gonna get it done. We gonna talk. We gonna chop it up.
But obviously he never spun back. Now everybody's latest thing is Kodak is crazy. He needs help.
So what about the 6ix9ine shit? That because he said
He said I did that for $1 million.
Because that's what Meek was like. I
What
don't
about
consider
it?
myself a rapper.
What about it?
I don't know. You asked me a question.
No, I asked you. Because Meek said.
I'll direct it for you. I got you.
Because Meek said,
This
this
is
is why I can't consider myself a rapper.
Tag
So,
him
no,
in.
no, I got you. Yeah, all right, I got you. This is the same man that said, I can't let my kids watch Mickey Mouse because he a rat.
He said that in the song at the bar.
Okay,
Okay.
but this is the same dude we talking about, and then he works with 6ix9ine for like, and this is where people know. Okay, so I'm actually let me finish.
I'm sorry.
So they want to know like, is his morals for sale? Because he's like, no boy, give me $1 million.
This is crazy. Okay, so I
You
I want to know what you're saying. I don't agree with the whole snitching ideology. I just feel like If someone stole my bag right now, I'm calling the police. So whatever. I'm not calling my man to get back. I'm calling the cops.
That's not
We're
snitching.
paying tax dollars for
But
these niggas to
that's
run out
not
and catch me and
snitching.
stole my purse. So if I was snitch, then I'm a snitch.
If you was to sit there, you was to put a hit on a nigga. You put a hit on a
The
nigga.
hit is the police. Go catch his ass.
So, alright, so this is exactly what the issue is.
That's
with,
a bar.
This is exactly what the issue was with Tekashi. We watched Tekashi on camera, literally on camera.
I didn't see Kodak hanging out with him. I didn't see him out to eat with him, politicking. I heard that nigga drop the verse. They dropped the video. We're on set for a set amount of hours. I'm not at booby trap with you at. This is business. And I think that's why artists be so fucked up in the head and so confused. Because it's with one mouth you want me to be on some street shit. But the minute I trick myself out of my spot and go to jail, I should have been a businessman. I have kids, like you said. If I'm saying my kids can't listen to Mickey Mouse, I have children. I have mouths to feed. So this $1 million is gonna for my kids. What's the problem with that? First of all, respectfully, I'm not letting no fan tell me to stand on business. You don't have the same bills I have. This man offered me $1 million, and it probably wasn't even this man. His label probably made a decision. We need Kodak on this record. Reached out to my team. I got wire transferred $1 million. Was able to go in the studio. Had to be on set for 3 hours, and I spun off from this nigga. Y'all not gonna make me feel bad about that.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly how OnlyFans get started, right? That's night right there.
I'm done.
What you mean?
Stand on that, though.
Stand on your business. Stand on your morals. Stand on your principles. Ain't enough money to make me do what I don't want to do.
Yeah, but
There's not enough money.
but we can't do that because when Kodak did that record,
I didn't put it out there that I'm stuck.
when Kodak did the record,
Tell
wasn't that before 6 9 snitched anyway?
No, it was not.
I didn't even hear what you said. What you said?
He said it
No,
was
that's
before he ratted.
before he ratted.
No.
No, it was after. He did his business.
So I can't even be on a record. Like that's what I'm saying. Men got different problems.
No, it's all right. So you stood on that. It's not. I'm not saying you can't. You understand?
Why
what I'm
is
saying?
it standing on it that I'm on a song with a nigga? I'm not hanging out with him. We not besties.
It's your art.
We got money.
Because it's your art.
I got money.
It's your art. I'm not going to sit here. I'm not interviewing no fucking rapist. I'm not interviewing no woman beater.
Niggas love R. Kelly. What are we talking about?
I like his music. I'm not interviewing the
See?
nigga.
How do we get to separate the art from the music of R. Kelly?
That's what I listen to. That's not what I'm pumping to my kids.
That's not cool. I'm not pumping to my kids to hang out with a
What I
rapist,
listen to.
though.
What I listen to is what the fuck I listen to. That's what I grew up with.
I'm pumping to my kids get money. That's what
I'm pumping.
That's crazy that niggas will listen to R. Kelly.
So you got hold on. NBC calls you right now. I got $5 million for you to interview R. Kelly.
No.
You lie, yeah?
Look.
You know damn, this shit definitely.
If R. Kelly your favorite artist, you're not gonna sit around $5 million interview.
You gonna be that seems like
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, how you doing that for?
That wasn't me.
Because it's Little Kim.
I can't. First and foremost,
You're really cool. You
really think that I should continue?
All right. No. You know what?
Same girl.
So my situation is this. I
What?
have
Very close people that I know are victims of sexual assault.
Okay.
I can't sit there and look a rapist in the face without asking him these questions.
But you could listen to his music about singing about girls
No, I
seeming like they
can't
ready
listen. I
at
don't listen to
16.
things. But what ignition got to do with that? What
I is fresh out the kitchen. Little mama is rolling that body, got every man in fruition.
Listen now.
I'm done with this shit. You're crazy.
Type shit.
You're
but
crazy.
that's how I was before you came here. You
You're
knew who
crazy.
the fuck I was before I got here. I hate having to defend the fact that I still listen to it. But it is what it is.
Yo, Slops is doing the $5 million interview.
So you still listen to R. Kelly, but you won't listen to 6ix9ine.
Big
I
five.
won't listen to who?
You still listen to R. Kelly, but you won't listen to 6ix9ine.
So, no, listen.
Yes or no?
Listen to me.
Yes.
Listen to me. No, but it has nothing to do with snitching because I listen to Troy Ave shit. I think Troy Ave is a rap.
Yeah, what?
All right, but I don't think 6ix9ine shit 6ix9ine shit hasn't lasted to me or hasn't aged that well for me to go back and listen. It's a time capsule. So when the video come on, I still look at. Shakira, love you. She was the only girl in the Gummo video. You get what I'm saying? That's my best friend. You get what I'm saying? So I still watch the Gummo video because that's my shit. You understand what I'm saying? But to me, the music just ain't lasting up. But that New York City, the album, the first, even Tax will tell you, Tax said the album was good. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, you really sitting here defending 6ix9ine, bro?
I'm not
But R. Kelly is valid.
What the fuck did I say? What the fuck did I say
saying the
about
album
6ix9ine?
is fire.
I did not say 6ix9ine's album was fire. I said Trey Ave.
I thought you were talking about 6ix9ine.
I said 6ix9ine. I've never heard a fire 6ix9ine album. 6ix9ine album is not 6ix9ine. If 6ix9ine would have made timeless music, would I have listened to it in my private time, even after what had happened? Yes.
So
all right. So let me ask you this. Let me ask both of y'all. Anybody. So do y'all think the music, the art, separates it from the person?
I always separate the art from the music because.
So you watching Bill Cosby? You watching the Cosby Show?
No. All right. So. No. Because you're right. No, you're right. You're right. And this is.
I love being right.
And this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. This is the feelings in the. No, this is the feeling. Like when I'm on my personal and I'm by myself. The feelings and the mood that I get from the music or the art.
What music? You going too crazy. R. Kelly's music?
R. Kelly's music. I don't listen to 12 play anymore because, you know, your body's calling or it seems like you're ready. Sounds crazy to me.
So you listen to the Chocolate Factory.
The Chocolate Factory go kind of, you know, feeling on your booty. I'm thinking about me feeling on some booty. I'm not thinking about him feeling on some. I'm thinking about where I was when I seen the green video drop.
Then you might as well listen to Age Don't Have a
But this is what exactly. So you get to that point. It's exactly what I'm gonna say. Unfortunately, yes. I listen to God. Yeah, but no. All right. So I stand. No, but I'm gonna let you know why I stand on what I stand on. Because what I listen to by myself is what I listen to. It's the emotions that the music evokes from me, and that's always going to outshine everything that the artist does. The emotion I get from that song. So. It's very subjective. It's no hard line. I can't come on here because I would love to. I want to make a strong hard line on I don't listen to rats. And if I was a fake nigga, I would have did that. I would have been like, I just don't listen to rats.
Tag me in, coach.
Right.
Tory Lanez.
I love Tory Lanez. I play him at barbecue still. I don't play R. Kelly at barbecues.
His crime is only shooting a girl. Doesn't matter.
It's not that he shot the
told
girl.
on his friends, he's dead.
It's not the fact that he shot the girl. It's not the fact that It's not the fact that he shot the girl.
He just told us he watched his man smack his lady down. And that nigga said,
Damn, bro.
"Tough luck, man."
Like,
You know, and this is exactly why. This is exactly why I love the show. No. I want people to know this is exactly why I fuck with the show because I'm a very contradictory person. I'm a very contradictory person when it comes to what I listen to. All right, so listen.
When it comes to the music,
when it comes to the art, and things like that, because you absolutely have to live in a gray area when it comes to art because a terrible person can make really amazing art, and you.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry.
He's right. It's true.
he's valid on that one.
There's some fucked up individuals that make some great music.
But am I gonna support them? Like these artists, I want y'all to make no mistake. They get
There are
money
serial killers
strictly
that
off
are-
of support.
There are serial killers that.
If fans stop listening to them,
They're not making no money.
There are serial killers that write books. You get what I'm saying? That's just capitalism. That's just what we do.
You right.
You get what I'm saying? That is just capitalism.
O.J. Simpson wrote the whole
Martin Scorsese has made a whole career.
Controversial.
Listen to me.
He's a director.
He's a director. He has made a whole career out of documenting sociopaths.
Oh, okay. I thought he was a rapist.
No. But he's made a whole career out of documenting sociopaths. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real life stories. Goodfella. Tommy was the one. Tommy is the one that drawn you to it. In real life, Tommy is a fucking serial killer. Tommy is a sociopath. I support that though because I don't support serial killing. I support supported the movie. I supported the movie.
Goodfellas is one of my favorite movies, by the way. That's one of my favorite movies.
I watch Goodfellas whenever it's on TV. Whenever it comes on,
It's one of the best. It's one of the best mafia movies.
No more shoe shines. You get what I'm saying?
It's the best
So
one.
can we go on record with you no longer saying that like you don't listen to snitches and
I never said that. I said I don't hang with them.
You say you don't hang with them, but who listen to them?
I listen to them. I listen to them. I separate the art from the artist.
He said that.
You a shitty motherfucker. This song slap, my nigga. God damn, this shit is good. You mean to tell me I can't listen to Fuck You Mean? Nah, Fuck You Mean I can't listen to Fuck You Mean. That shit bop. That's a bop. You understand what I'm saying?
Alright, so I ain't gonna lie. I listened to Gunna's album when I was.
the fuck up.
I listened to it once, right? I listened to it once.
Niggas I listen to him.
But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro.
You listening to it just
The
to
song-
like.
Nah, yeah, I did.
that shit more than once?
No, only once. I promise you, I only did it once.
There you go.
So to go. But
The
the thing is though, right? What we feel of it, like you said, right? We gotta support the artists in order for them to prosper.
Absolutely.
The problem is there's a certain demographic that will look at the artist and say, I'm not fucking with that artist. However, there's a bigger demographic that says, I love this artist.
Right, which is
and
why
I'm
I want
gonna.
black people to cut the shit. Like they rock.
No, but no, it's not even now. Hold on. My voice loud. My voice loud. Just like you look like you about to start wailing just now. I don't know. Let me check around. But look, Elle, what I'm saying is, let's say we took all the black people out of it.
Right.
We took all the black people and said none of these black people was gonna support any of these artists. 6 9
It
wouldn't matter. You know why? Because the Europeans, the Australians, the other,
the Caucasians, the Americans, the white Americans,
they're gonna support that
gonna
artist. So regardless of how we feel,
Don't you find that
Fuck You Mean
suspicious?
went viral, right? The song went viral on every TikTok you could possibly think of, right? Even if we decided, I'm never listening to this album, it's in our face every single day, no matter how we look at it.
But what I will say is that black people dictate what's cool.
Yeah.
We definitely, even though our dollars may not matter as much as white dollars, we definitely set the pace on what
you should
white
spend your
people
money
want to fuck with.
Okay, cool. So now here's my thing, right? With this whole social media thing now going on with, now we got content creators and all this other stuff. So now, are we really about to say black people are dictating what's viral, quote unquote?
Yes, shout out to Casa Cutty.
They try to make.
Shout out to Drewski. Shout out to black creators that are creating what's cool and really pushing our culture forward.
No, and I agree with that part on
Twitch
the, on
owes
the more,
black people some money.
some money, yes.
reparations.
Now when it comes to like
between academics streaming on that shit, like,
and
come
Case
on.
and Nat and all of that,
Yeah.
and Case and Nat is Haitian.
Oh, I see that.
He's half Haitian. He's half Haitian. He's
Half Haitian. I heard it. He called his mother.
He's half Haitian. Look it up. He's half
His mother was
Haitian.
My mom is Trini.
His mom was
Haitian,
damn my mother.
His mom is Trini, but he is half Haitian. It is on the books because I just found out recently. Also, now if we're gonna talk about content creating and what we're doing right here, yeah, black people we got it. Like hands down, we got it. Visuals, the way we kind of we
But
got
we don't
it.
capitalize on it, which is why we don't own it.
Now the problem is when we see those little arrows go next to a song or whatever, that's payola from that side. You understand? Like the visuals, if a video if Slops do some crazy shit and go viral, we're good at that. We could go viral visually.
No, I'm so for that.
But the audio situation,
Sock it to my
let's be
pocket like a
honest,
motherfucking rocket.
Because white people aren't interested looking.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like, I don't want to fucking watch a white interview.
I don't want to watch my interview.
I think black people
black
are charismatic in every
And I
way.
think they're
Like, people
interesting.
like to see us interact with
It
each
seems like
other.
you're talking about Shorty.
Oh, surely.
Shorty, the white girl.
Oh,
Bobby,
that girl that wanna
Same
be.
shit, yeah.
like
What's
literally
her name?
bland.
I think black people, you know what's so good about us? We're so natural in what we do. That's
Exactly,
it.
that
There's
too.
no, we don't
It's
force
very
nothing.
authentic.
It's authentic. There's no gimmicks. Cass and I went crazy on Twitch, right? Because what he did.
Regular shit.
Regular shit.
we do.
Now celebrities putting up to his
Play
friends.
trailers
It's not like he's literally like vlogging that
No,
he's
he's at home. Chilling.
he's at home chilling.
Come over, let's have some fun.
When I seen the shit with him and Offset, that shit was one of the best videos I ever seen because I've never seen Offset literally jack.
Like he's chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's a fact. That's a
even
fact.
when I'm watching content creators now, like when they go out to eat and they do all these things, like for example, what just went viral? Keith Lee, right?
Okay.
That he just wants to eat, but his reviews gives booms, right?
I love that.
Yeah.
And his
Shout out to my boy.
You have a
And
blessed
he
day.
got a little family.
he got a little. Mind you, that's the best part about it.
I love his family
all
because
his
they seem like us.
content
love
They
is
all
amazing.
the rats. I love his
All
family.
his content creating involves his family.
Yes.
And then,
And all they want to do is go out to
and
eat.
you can't run down on him. I seen that nigga's
talk to you
nickname.
about this
That nigga's
restaurant.
nickname.
You know what I mean?
That nigga's
And
nickname
I
is Killer
believe
Keith.
him.
I really
That nigga's
like,
hands
you know
is
what?
registered.
People not gonna lie to black people now.
I believe his review.
I believe him.
I believe it, but that just goes to show you the power that we have in just being us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like once we hit the streets, like I was telling my man this the other day,
Wow,
because
you gonna tell another story?
my bad. It's just real quick, 2 seconds.
Wow,
I
you gonna
was telling
You
them
don't know. You got the concept
we can twitch this because it's all
She got
natural.
it.
We not forced. I'm just saying this. Back to the we do this is because we don't force it. We're the best at content creating. That's it. I'm done.
Nigga, my life is content, nigga. You don't know what it is to replace Kool-Aid with water. You know what I'm saying? Sugar water. Anyway, yo, I want you guys to please introduce yourself, you guys, your social media, let people know where to find you.
Please, guys, you guys can follow me at Daphnee Deana, DAPHNEE_DEANAA on Twitter and Instagram.
She needs that flow. I see why she has something.
Oh, yes, very much.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Get like that.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You know, brains.
Now that's trauma bonding. Go ahead, Big Ellie.
You can follow me at I am Elle Jones. I'm so sorry.
Big Ellie, not the little one.
Not the little one. It's not the L, not the letter L. It's ELLE. You understand?
Like the magazine. Yeah, I don't. My name is not Ellie. It's not none of that. It's L, like the letter. Like y'all gotta pay attention. Like Elle magazine, ELLE.
Put some respect on
L,
the girl, guys.
not Ellie, not ELLIE.
Alright, we heard you, Elle Jones. Elle Jones, we know.
Cause y'all be playing with us. Keep trying to play with us.
IAM.ELLE Jones.
You can follow me on everything. It's Cutty, ITSCUTTY, 2 underscores. Sucking for Love coming soon. Every Wednesday, Plug In Wednesdays. We outside.
What's up for love?
That's my EP.
Yo, once again, this was another dope episode, man. Shout out to my man G behind the back.
That's a
with the
fact.
camera, pause no homo.
Yo.
Shout out to Jamila in the building.
Can't say that no more. Yo, G, edit that out.
He said, I'm not trying to give a
Yo, man, Tiana, please get well soon. Tina, like I said, fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? Love you very much. Our 150th episode is going to be a live episode. We have a very special guest coming out. Flyers should be going out very, very, very
we in
soon. Do you want to let them know about your show?
Not really,
Not yet? Okay. No, so we already got to do that. You know what I'm saying? AD Podcast, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we are out.